onwards, let us see here. So the problem is given to you. The 17th term of the arithmetic progression exceeds its 10th term by 7. Okay. So in the sentence it is given to you. So 17th. What is the question given here? 17th term. 17th term of the arithmetic progression exceeds its, exceeds is nothing but more. So that is number 7 more than the 10th term. That means 10th term because 7 if you are adding, 17th term you are. So here what is given that? Given that A17, 17th term exceeds its 10th term. 10th term by 7. So 7 this exceeds the 10th term by 7. So 7 से वो exceed हो रहा है. 10th term से 7 exceed हो रहा है. That means 10th term को 7 add कर लिया तो then we are going to get the 17th term. So this is the condition given to you, and find the common difference is given. Very simple here. 17th term can be written as a plus 16d, which is equals to 9. 10th term can be written as a plus 9d plus 7. And a and will get cancelled. This 9d you take to the left side. We are going to get the 7 here. So 16d minus 9d is equals to 7. 16d minus 9d will be equals to how much? 7d. 7d is equals to 7. D is equals to 1. Simple problem. This is just for 2 marks. But sometimes 1 mark may be asked. Here asking you to find out the common difference only. A question may be asked to you to find out the not only the common difference. It may be asked to you to find out the arithmetic progression or 4th term, 5th term, like that. Suppose here, in case if it is asked to you to do like that, in this situation, is it possible to you? Usually in the remaining problems, whenever you see that, it is asking you to find out the 4th term or 20th term, like that. Some sum is asked to you to find out. Here it is not asked. So D value, if you substitute in the given condition, we are not going to get the A in this situation. Means first term we will not get. So without the first term, only with the common difference we cannot find out the arithmetic progression. So that's why the question is not asked to you to find out the arithmetic progression. So that you need to keep in your mind. The 11th problem you see that which term of the arithmetic progression. So given arithmetic progression is what here? Given arithmetic progression is, so what is the arithmetic progression here given? 3, 15, 27, 39 and so on. Will be which term of the arithmetic progression? Will be 132 more than the 54th term. Okay, let us consider here which term of the arithmetic progression. Which term is nth term? So whatever the question is asking, that we need to consider. Let nth term of arithmetic progression is 132. 132 more than its 54th term. Its 54th term. So now what do you get? That is nothing but nth term is nothing but an. An will be is equals to nth term will be 54th term. A 54 plus 132. So here in the given arithmetic progression, A is given to you as a 3. A is 3 and D is equals to 15 minus 3, that is 12. These A and D values, whenever arithmetic progression is given, first itself you write the A and the D. Whatever A, whatever the D is there, that you first only write. So AN is nothing but A plus N minus 1 into D. A54 is nothing but A plus 53D plus 132. So this A and A obviously will get cancelled. Okay. So now N minus 1 into D. Here N we need to find out. We are having D value take and substitute here. So N minus 1 into 12, which is equals to 53 into 12 plus this. If you are, see here, already here you are having 12 as a product. To make the calculation little bit easy, you see that this is a product multiple of 12. 12 into 11. 12 into 11. Here, if you take the 12 common, this 12 and 12 will get cancelled. So that's the calculation. Otherwise, 53 को 12 multiply करना. It takes more time for you to do the problem. So such type of the advantages you need to do while doing the calculation. While doing the calculation, such type of that. So what to do here? This n minus 1 into 12. N minus 1 into 12 is equals to 12 take the common from these two terms. So 53 plus 11. 53 plus 11. So this 12 and 12 will get cancelled. N minus 1 is equals to 53 plus 11. 64. 64. Okay. So n is equals to 64 plus 1. So n is equals to 65. Therefore, last n value is not asking n. We have considered. You need to write the conclusion. Therefore, 66th term is 132 more than the 54th term. Here we are not finding the 54th term directly. If you want, you can find out the 54th term directly. After finding 54th term, 132 add kar lo. Then you will get the one number. That number you consider it as the nth term. And from that you find out the n value. That is also okay. You can do it. But here directly we are doing. So therefore, 65th term is 132 more than 54th term. Okay? Did you understand? Here any doubt in this problem? Is it audible to you all? Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let us go for the 12th problem. So problem number 12 is you see that two arithmetic progressions have the same common difference. Two arithmetic progressions are given, common difference is here. The difference between their 100th term is 100. So let us consider the two arithmetic progressions in different. The first term and the common difference as a A1, D1, A2, D2 you consider. So difference between the 100th term is 100. So what is the difference between the 1000th term? Did you understand the question here? So let us consider the two arithmetic progressions. Let us consider two arithmetic progressions as A1 plus D1, A1 plus 2D1 and so on. This is one arithmetic progression in which first term is A1, second term is A2. Sorry, first term is A1 and common difference is D1. Okay, and second arithmetic progression, first term as A2. Otherwise, if you get confused, do one thing here. Small a, small d consider A plus D, A plus 2D and so on. Capital A plus D, capital A plus 2D. Two different arithmetic progressions you consider. So what is given? Given that in this 100th term, difference between their 100th terms is 100. Okay. So given difference between 100th terms is 100. So in this 100th term will be written as A plus 99D minus, in this 100th term will be written as A plus 99 capital D. Okay, will be is equals to 100. This is the thing here. Difference between the 100th terms is 100 it is given. Usually you will do like this only, na?
सर
Yes.
सर हम लोग स्मॉल ए 100 माइनस कैपिटल ए 100 इज इक्वल्स टू 100 करके नहीं लिख सकते?
Small a,
स्मॉल ए 100 माइनस कैपिटल ए 100 इज इक्वल्स टू 100.
small a 100, capital A 100.
minus.
I'm not getting your point correctly.
सर जैसे हम लोग an लिखते हैं वैसे n की जगह पर अगर हम लोग 100 पुट करेंगे
सर
Difference
जैसे
between
कि
yes.
A100 सर A100 minus B100 equal to 100
What
ऐसे.
you want to say? What you want to say? You write on a paper and show it to me with your camera. It will be visible to me. Oh, sorry. Here it is. The question is given with the two different arithmetic programs with the same common difference. Sorry, common difference is same given. So common difference D should be taken same here in the question. D should be taken same with the same common difference. Na, two arithmetic progression with the same common difference. Common difference is same. First term is different. So what you are asking, you say.
सर मैं ये पूछ रही थी कि आपने जो यहाँ पर
Voice is not clear, beta.
मतलब ये जो ओके सर मैं आपसे बाद में पूछ लूंगी.
Okay. Now, if you want to clarify your doubt, what you are saying, that you write on a paper and show it to me with your camera also, you can do it. Okay, we'll see here. See here, the question is given, two arithmetic progressions have the same common difference. Common difference is same. So here common difference in both the cases D. But the first term, I have taken first term as a. So now if you see that the difference between the 100th term, in this 100th term is A plus 99D. In this 100th term is also A plus 99D. Capital A plus 99D. It is equals to 100, it is given. So now here, what do you get here? A plus 99D minus capital A minus 99D is equals to 100. So 99D will get cancelled. A minus A is equals to 100. This one you take it. And now the question is asking to you, difference between their
Sir,
thousand. Yes.
the video is not.
Voice is not clear. What?
Sir, video
Video नहीं दिख रहा है?
नहीं सर.
सबको नहीं दिख रहा है?
सर बोर्ड ब्लर दिख रहा है.
यस सर
सबको?
हाँ सर ब्लर है.
यस सर
पूरा
ब्लर
blur
है.
हो गया? अभी क्लियर है?
यस सर.
हाँ?
नो सर ब्लर है सर.
नो सर ब्लर है. सर अभी क्लियर है.
क्लियर है
Clear हो
सर.
गया? Now sometimes due to the signal it goes and it comes back. Okay? Now okay?
यस सर.
यस सर.
So now here A minus A. Now the question is given difference between the 1000 term. So difference between the 1000 term is nothing but difference between 1000th term. So in this 1000 term is nothing but A plus 999D. A plus 999D minus capital A plus 999D. What will be the this one you need to find out. ये difference कितना है find out करना है. Is it visible to you now? Is it visible and audible to you?
नो सर इट इज
यस सर.
यस सर.
Okay. A plus 990. Okay, clear हो जाएगा. थोड़ा वेट कर लो. ये दोनों कैंसिल हो जाएगा. Then again A minus A you will get. A minus A will be is equal to 100. So do remember that if the common difference is same for the arithmetic progression, so whatever it may be the difference of the two terms you are taking, it may be a difference between the two terms, any two terms. 100th term 100 means 1000th term 1000 नहीं होगा, 100 only, because that difference is whatever we are getting, that difference is difference between their first term. The difference is, here most of the students will get confused that this question, if it is given as an objective, the answer will be given then. Difference between the 100th term, 100 means difference between 1000 term, 1000 hoga. Nice, 100 ही होगा. Difference between the fourth term, difference between the 2020th term, also 100 होगा. Now दिखाई दे रहा है clearly?
No, sir.
Okay, I will try to rejoin again. Okay.
Yes, sir. सही है.
अभी सही हो गया?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ. Let us see here the next problems, sir. These are all very simple problems, and the next coming problems are actually very important, and in the examination point of view also, these problems only 13 to 20, whatever the problems are given, they will be little bit different, and you may not get the idea. So here, see the 13th problem. So how many 3-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 7? How many 3-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 7? So 3-digit numbers starting from, what is the first term of 3-digit number which is divisible by 7? So 3-digit numbers will start from 100. Okay. So 100 is divisible by 7 or not? 100 is divisible by 7 or not?
No, sir.
No. So next number 101. You have to check that which is the first number which is divisible by 7. How do you check? Suppose if you divide, that also you can do it. Here 7 is given. Suppose 7 is given means sometimes directly you can do that. But if instead of the 7, very big prime number if it is given. So in that situation you may get doubt. So first what you do, 100 को 7 से divide करो. 7 1 is 7, 30, 7 4 is 28. 2 remainder are. That means इस 2 को कितना add करते तो 7 हो जाएगा 5. So 105 is the first term which is divisible by 7. So here the question is given to you, 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7. How many are there? Number is asked. So 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7 are, first number is 105. You can write directly here. The next number will be 7 add karo, 112. So like this if we go that, the last number is what? Because without last number, how many are there? Now directly, sir, we will count 105, 112, like that count karte hai. No, that is not. Last term, if you know that last term if you consider as the nth term, and this forms an arithmetic progression. So last term find out करने के लिए 3-digit number, what is the 3-digit largest number? The 3-digit largest number is 999. इसको 7 से divide करो. So 7 से divide करो. Whatever the remainder you will get, that remainder you subtract from the 999. So the number will be divisible by 7. That is only the largest number. So 999 7 से divide करो. 7 1 is 7 and 2 आएगा 29. 7 4 is 28. 1 आएगा 19. 7 2 is 14. 5 is the remainder. Now 5 subtract from 999. So you will get 994. So 994 will be the last term. 994 will be the last term. So now this which forms an arithmetic progression? Which forms an arithmetic progression in which A is equals to 105 and D is equals to 7. A and D, you have to write here, it is not given any arithmetic progression in the question. Just it is the question is how many 3-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 7. 7 से divide होने वाला 3-digit number कितना है पूछ रहे. So in that situation then you have to do like this. So this just dividing by the smallest number and the greatest number 3-digit number by the 7 you are going to get. The remaining just go on add. So now here let AN is equal to 994. This one nth term. ये first term, second term, fourth, fifth, sixth, like the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, nth term consider करो. वो number पता हो गया तो then you can find out. Nth term मान लो. So A plus n minus 1 into D is equals to 994. Now A value is 105 plus n minus 1 into D value is 7, which is equals to 905. Here from this n value you need to find out. So 105 take to the right side, n minus 1 into 7 is equals to 994 minus 105. So n minus 1 into 7 is equals to 994, 889. Subtract करो 994 से 105 subtract करो. तो बोराइंग कर लिया तो 14 minus 9, 8, 889 आएगा. That I did the ratio. Okay. So now 7 से divide करो. n minus 1 is equal to 889 by 7. Suppose if you not get this one as a natural number, you did a somewhere else mistake. Either this one may be a mistake or in the division process somewhere else mistake. You can identify that. Okay. So 7 से divide करके देखो 7 1 7 and 18 होगा. 7 to the 14, 49, yes, 127. So n is equals to 127 plus 1. ये 1 minus 1 होगा. So which is equals to 128. So there are 128 3-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 7. That last conclusion you need to write. Therefore, there are 128 3-digit numbers. 103-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 7. Did you understand here? Okay, I'll ask a small question to you. How many 2-digit numbers are there in a number system? Completely 2-digit numbers कितना है? Can you anyone say? How many 2-digit numbers? 2 digits. First, I'm asking how many 2-digit numbers are there in completely number system? Can anyone say? How many 2-digit numbers are there? No one knows. Is it audible to you or not? आपको सुनाई दे रहे नहीं है?
सर सुनाई दे रहा है.
हाँ तो 2-digit numbers कितना है? How many 2-digit numbers are there? 2-digit number smallest number क्या है?
10.
What is it? 10. What is the greatest number?
99.
99.
हाँ ओके. 10 से 99 तक पूरा कितना नंबर्स होता है?
90.
But that's all. That is asking to you. Why you are thinking? See, simple thing. 99 से 10 से 99 तक. From the 10, 99 तक how many numbers will be there is my question. Simple. How many 2-digit numbers are there in a number system? Number system is nothing but normally numbers if you are taking into consider. In that how many 2-digit numbers are there is my question. Okay. So that's all. It's a very simple. Next question is given that how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? Just here, very simple here. 10 to lie between बोल रहे हैं. तो ये दोनों नंबर कंसिडर नहीं करना. Here the question you please concentrate very clearly. Lie between is nothing but ये दोनों को बीच में बोल तो ये कंसिडर नहीं करना है. Suppose if it is divisible by 7, 4, multiple of 4. ये multiple of 4 नहीं है. Suppose if the question is given between 12 and 250, 12 consider नहीं करना है, because between given. From 10 to 250, it means 10 also to be taken. If it is divisible by 7, 4. 4 multiples is asking to you. So between 10 and 250, 4 multiples means in this the first multiple is 12. The next one is 16, and so on. This 250 is multiple of 4 or not, you have to check. How do you check? Simple like that only. 250 को 4 से divide करो. 4 6 is 20, 24. 10 आएगा. 4 2 is 8. How much you will get? 2 is the remainder. 2 subtract करो. So 248. So 248 is the largest number. It is a multiple of 4. Same model here. Multiples of 7. Multiples of 7 are divisible by 7. Both are same only. So question is framed in a little bit different way. That's all. Question little bit in a different way it is framed. So you can do that. You do that one as a homework. Same 248. This 248 को nth term मान लो like this. And a is equals to 12. Suppose if the question is given to you, instead of the here 10, I have changed it to 12. ये 12 को change कर लिया मैंने. Instead of the 10, I have changed it to 12. Then the first term will not become 12 because between बोला है. वो 12 to 250 को बीच में how many numbers are there which are multiples of 4. So between whenever it is given to you, you are not supposed to take the 12. So first term will become in that situation 16 first term हो जाएगा. If 12 is given. Suppose from if it is given. From 12 to 250. So be careful about this terminology. From 12 to 250 means 12 and 250 also to be taken into consideration. So this is the thing. Okay. So do remember these points in this problem. So next, let us 14th you can do it. Same model. And I am going for the 15th problem. So 15th one, for what value of the nth term of the one arithmetic progression and another arithmetic progression are equal. So two arithmetic progressions are given. For the two arithmetic progression, nth term we have to find out. For what value of the n, both arithmetic progressions, nth term is equal. In this and in that. So given first arithmetic progression. So what is first arithmetic progression? 63, 65, 67. and so on. अभी ब्लर हो गया पहले से?
Yes, sir.
Now it's not visible to you. Check one. Is it visible?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Hello? Blur हो रहा है?
No, sir.
Not visible, sir.
Huh?
Not visible properly, sir.
Not visible properly. Maybe network problem is there. What to do?
सर अब क्लियर है?
क्लियर हो गया अभी?
यस सर।
अभी क्लियर हुआ? अभी क्लियर हुआ?
Yes, sir.
हेलो? Is it audible?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
दिखाई दे रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
हाँ?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
हाँ. So given arithmetic progression, nth term, the question is asking to you the two arithmetic progressions are given that in this nth term find out karo. A is equals to what here 63, D is equals to 65 minus 63 which is equals to 2. Then nth term, in this nth term is an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So a is here 63 plus n minus 1 into d is 2. So find out 63 plus 2n minus 2. So 63 minus 2 is equals to 2n plus 61. So this is nth term in this arithmetic progression. Second arithmetic progression. What is the second arithmetic progression? 3, 10, 17. 3, 10, 17 and so on. In this a is equals to 3, d is equals to 10 minus 3 which is equals to 7. So nth term in this nth term find out karo because the question is given both nth terms are equal. For what value of the n, the both nth terms are equal. So nth term an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So which is equals to here nth term. In this a is equals to 3 here and n minus 1 into d is equals to 7. So which is equals to 3 plus 7n minus 7. So what do you get? Plus 3 minus 7. Plus 3 minus 7 minus 4. So 7n minus 4. So given that both nth terms are equal, given that both nth terms are equal. So this one here, 2n plus 61 is equal to 7n minus 4. So from this, you find out this 4 you take to this side and 2n to this side. 61 plus 4 is equal to 7n minus 2. So you will get it 65 is equal to 5n. So there is nothing but 5n is equal to 65, n is equal to 65 by 5. So 13 5 is 65, so n is equal to 30. So that means if you go on seeing this 13th term, in this 13th term find out whether it is right or wrong also you can check. How do you check? In this 13th term find out for 13th term is nothing but a plus 12d. So a is 63 plus 12 into d. D is 2, 24. So 63 plus 24. You will get 87. In this also find the 13th term. Same 87 you will get. 13th term is nothing but a plus 12d. So in this a is equals to 3, 12 into d is equals to 7. So 12 7 is 84. 87. See. Yes. Whatever we did, it is right. Okay? Did you understand? The 16 to 20 problems we will see in the next class. Okay? Is it audible to you and visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.